is the danger of success without failure? And I've seen it so many times. What's the danger of success without failure? People become arrogant, right? People get egotistical instead of being empathetic to other people when other people lose, because they don't have any feeling towards them own selves when they lost, right? So failure actually grounds you and it humbles you, all right? And it makes you have compassion for other people. It does. Because you can look at them and you can say, man, I went through that with my company. Man, I remember that. Man, I know you can get to it, right? So failure actually, it makes you a better person and it makes you a more empathetic leader. It makes you a better leader, right? You can't lead people unless you've truly, truly, truly failed, because people are dealing with some real things in their lives, right? That you're going to actually have to help them to guide them out of it, all right? So here's another one. Why do people quit right before breakthrough? You know what? There's a thing called failure fatigue. There's a thing called failure fatigue. And it's a real thing. Okay? So that's why we need to be gentle with ourselves. Sometimes you just need to take a break. All right? So failure fatigue sets in, and then people start to mistake resistance for a stop sign. Not because you're getting resisted and not because there's resistance means that you should stop. Okay? Sometimes resistance is actually proof that you're very, very, very close. I'm telling you this. Sometimes resistance is proof that you are very close to what it is that you want. You just got to push through. There's this story that haunts my memory all the time. Sometimes I get a little bit overwhelmed. And basically, it's called it's basically, the lesson is 3 feet from gold. Okay? 3 feet from gold. And I'll tell you all about it. So there's this man, and he had this mine underneath his house, and he kept digging, and digging, because he found one little piece of diamond. So he said, you know what, I'm gonna keep digging, and he kept digging, got all this money, dig, couldn't find another piece of diamond, to the point where that one piece of diamond, the money ran out. So now he was in debt, right? And he kept digging, not realizing that he was 3 feet from gold. Sorry, it's not diamonds, it's gold. How could I mess that up? He was just 3 feet from actual gold, right? And he stopped prematurely. Just stopped because he had fatigue. Sometimes you have to know when to take a rest so that you can start again properly, right? You got to know when it's time for you to take a rest, right? And that's okay. That's a part of winning. It is, right? So most success stories are just one try past where most people give up. And let me tell you something. I hear these stories all the time, and it is true, so help me God. A lot of these stories that you hear of success, they just tried one more time, right? When most people would have just given up. Okay? So this is a true thing, right? But failure fatigue is a serious thing, guys. So when you feel it, you stop, you regroup, you take a rest, you figure out if this is something that you really want to continue doing. Is it something that you actually believe in? Then you look at what it is that didn't work, what failed, right? You look at what failed, and then you just recalibrate and retry again. If you really want it, that's why there is a saying: if there's a will, there is a way. Because if you really, really want it, you'll get that fire started.